Alright, let's get this good stuff out of the way, shall we? Please go to my YouTube channel, click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button, leave a comment, leave a hashtag, say what you really feel. Keep doing that till we get to 1,000 subscriptions and we will do some good. Alright, and welcome back to the Bloated Chef. Chef Jerome Judge here, aka Chef Big Head, of course, and today it's all about bread. Very simple bread. We're going to dope it up a little bit though. Try and make it like an artisan style bread, but essentially it's 4 ingredients: flour, yeast, water, salt. Get your measurements down, make it proper. Makes it easy. We're going to dope it up though. We're going to add a bunch of cracked pepper and a couple kinds of cheese. Artisan bread coming at you. Bloated Chef style. So here we go. Basically it's about 1 3/4 cups of warm water, maybe about 110 to 115 degrees. And as you can see, those little packs of yeast typically go right about 2 teaspoons, in each pack. I don't like dealing with grams and milligrams. I'm sure you don't either. So we'll warm that up. It's active, fast-rising yeast, so it really doesn't even have to sit in the water that long. I like pepper. I love pepper in my bread, so I'm going to crush this bread with pepper. Lots of crushed black pepper, that is. I'll bet you thought I was kidding, huh? No. I really do love pepper. All right, that's 3 cups of bread flour, 2 cups of all-purpose flour. All right, next step. Let's go ahead and get that yeast and water fully incorporated. Mix it thoroughly, and then we will add it into our flour. Phase 2 has begun. Okay, this will take a while. You're just going to work that fork through. Slowly but surely, don't make a big mess. Take it nice and slow. You'll see it start to come together a little bit by bit, clump by clump, but just keep working that fork in there. Keep working that fork in there. Keep working. Still working. This goddamn fork, I tell you. Eventually we will put our hands on it and we will mush it all together. We really just want to form a rough dough. We're not going to put this into any shape yet because this is going to sit and rise, and I mean sit and rise. Okay, we're going to cover this up. We're going to let it rise for anywhere from 12 to 18 to 24 hours. Yes. So we'll check back. There's 12 hours, and that's definitely not done yet. Alright, so we are right at just about 24 hours later. A nice crust has formed on the top edge of this big old dough ball. So we will ease it on out of this bowl onto these beautiful marble countertops. And part 2 of Operation Artisan Bread shall commence. Alright, from here we simply start pulling from the edges, pull everything towards the center. We want to start to try to shape this now into an actual dough ball. We're going to pinch and pull and roll and do all that good stuff. Boy, I wish my old business partner Robert was here to really show me how to do a proper dough ball, but we're going to give it a best shot here. Twist and roll, press and roll, pinch and roll, you know the deal. Alright, continuing on. Yes, we really try to work this dough, really want to work that gluten, try to build up those gluten strands in the bread. Helps with the poofiness, helps it proof real good. You know what we're talking about here. We'll get a nice smooth dough ball by the time we're all said and done. Cover it up and let that rest for yet another hour. Now then, 1 hour later, phase 3 begins as we press that dough. Not flatten it all the way, but we certainly want to press it, flatten it out. Because from here we're going to layer in our cheese. First, let's grate some. I've got some grated cheddar ready to go. We're going to try some Cave-Aged Gruyere as well. And then why not, just for shits and giggles, we've got some Pecorino Romano. Nice nutty flavor. So 3 kinds of cheese and all that wonderful pepper. How good is this going to taste? Huh? Huh? Oh, he's a big dumb animal, isn't he? Well, he's got reasons. So now we will take that beautiful dough, flip it over to the underbelly, the seedy underbelly, and we'll start pressing that cheddar cheese in there. Start pressing in that grated and shredded cave-aged Gruyere in there as well. Yeah, this is going to be pretty awesome bread when you think about it. And we're only going to put about half of that finely shredded Parmesan in there, because we're going to use that for a topping. Okay? Yeah, alrighty then. A light dusting of that finely grated Pecorino Romano cheese. We've got enough in there. We've got our cheesy stuffed bread formed. Now, once again, quite simply, start pulling from the edges. This will be the last time we do any kind of dough formation on this. Anytime we shape it, roll it, twist it, smash it. One more round of that. We're going to let this thing sit for about another hour itself, okay? Sure looks like bread, doesn't it? All right, we'll cover that up for at least another hour in a nice warm area. In the meantime, we'll tear off some parchment paper. Now, if you have a Dutch oven with a lid, lay your parchment paper in there first. If not, we just kind of wing it. We'll throw it in a skillet like I'm going to do. That looks good, doesn't it? It's nice and poofy. It's soft. It's pliable. It looks good. We'll drop that into our parchment paper. Now, real simply, we're just going to take some foil and vent over the top of this. Create like a little bit of an oven. So we'll do our X marks the spot slice. Okay. Drop our foil in there. And quite simply going into a preheated 425 degree oven for 40 to 45 minutes. But we will check it at 35 minutes first. Right? Right. So in it goes, 425 for 35 minutes. And magically, we're at the 35-minute mark. Let's get a gander at this old gal. Oh, she looking good. However, she's not completely ready for her date yet. She needs to get gussied up. So, I'm going to take some room temperature softened butter. Just brush that around the edges and the top, and that'll provide coloration, but it'll also give the cheese something to stick to when we do the final crustation on this bad boy. Or is it a bad girl? Whatever. And we'll finish this up with a liberal coat of that Parmesan, parsley, oregano, and even some dried, selenoid powder Parmesan cheese. Into the oven for 35 more minutes. And voila! Look at her. Now, she's ready for the date. Not only does she sound good, look at that filling. Nice veins of cheese running through it. Listen to this crust. That's Artisan. Oh, warm bread and butter. Listen to this. Fall is upon us. This would be a good time to start baking nice hearty loaves of artisan bread. You can even make up shit like I just did. Woo! So good. So good. And there's another tutorial in the books. We are marching towards 1,001 subscriptions. When we get there, wonderful things can be done for charity. 50% of everything I earn from YouTube will go directly to charity. And there's 3 things, maybe 4 you gotta do. I'll list them for you. Hell, I'll tell you. Subscribe, like, share, hashtag, leave a comment.